go to no city hall. Didn't wear white, didn't spend it all. Just two old souls in Sunday best, with shaky hands and a heart still blessed. The kids brought chairs from every home, laid them in rows round the apple stone. Sarah played I'll Fly Away on the porch piano, and the wind carried every word like a halo. So we said I do right here in the backyard, under the oak where the sunlight's so scarred by time and seasons, by love and by loss, but still strong enough to hold us across. No judge, no crowd, just the ones we hold dear, with a pie on the table and a prayer in the air. And if heaven looked down on, I know what it said, they've earned this joy after all that they've bled. Billy read the words from Mama's old book, voice cracked once like he couldn't look, but he smiled through, said, Dad, it's right, she's been your life since the stars took Mom from sight. Jean wore wildflowers in her hair, gray as the dawn, but radiant there. She said, I ain't young, but I'm yours tonight and every morning for as long as life. So we said I do right here in the backyard. No need for rings on a hand so scarred, just love that waited, love that stayed through every storm that time had made. The neighbors clapped, the fiddle played slow, and the crickets sang like they knew, you know, that some loves don't start with a spark or a flame, they just rise again and stay the same. We don't need years, just one more spring, one more harvest, one more thing to grow old slow, hand in hand, on this good earth and this holy land. So we said I do right here in the backyard. No need for show, no need for guard, just grace and grit and a love that grew like corn in July, strong and true. Now the lanterns glow, the stars come out, and we dance barefoot without a doubt. And if we're slow, well, that's just fine. We got the rest of forever, one step at a time. Right here in the backyard with Eugene, with all of you, thank you for being here. was 17, grease on my hands, fixing my daddy's truck on a Friday night stand. Then she walked in a blue gingham dress, hair like honey, I could hardly confess. She said, "Can I ride?" I said, "Only if you stay." We drove down the gravel where the fireflies play, radio crackling a Hank Williams tune, and I fell in love beneath that June moon. Oh, I was sweet on that girl from Cotton Bend, with a smile that could heal and a heart without end. We two-stepped barefoot on the old wooden floor, laughed at the preacher knocking on the door. No diamond ring, no big wedding band, just me and that girl. And the Lord understand. We'd meet at the diner, share one piece of pie, talk about babies and where we might buy a little white house by the red barn lane, with a porch swing creaking in the sweet summer rain. Her daddy said, "Boy, you got nothing to give," but I had my hands and the love that I live. Now 30 years gone, she still holds my hand, and we dance in the kitchen like we planned. Oh, I was sweet on that girl from Cotton Bend. Now she's my wife and my best, truest friend. We've weathered the storms, we've paid every cost, but I'd choose her again, no matter the loss. Still sweet on that girl with the gingham dress, and I always will be. I must confess, the world's gotten loud, but we keep it slow. Same old song, same love we know. And when I'm gone, let 'em say of me, he loved one woman faithfully. Yeah, I'm still sweet on that girl from Cotton Bend, with the silver in her hair and the light without end. We'll dance in heaven just like we did, to a crackling radio and a Hank Williams hymn. No grand goodbye, just a soft see you soon. Me and that girl beneath the harvest moon. Sweet on that girl from Cotton Bend, and I always will be, till the very end. Monday morning, she's out in the mud, chasing chickens, fixing the plow with blood on her hands from the thorn in the wire. But she laughs like it's part of the order. She milks a cow, feeds the hog, sings to the corn like it knows the gods. And Friday comes, she watches her face, puts on her dress, and I see my place. 'Cause she can two-step in rubber boots, spin like a top and break the roots, fiddle, scream, thunder, no shame, no pain. Now 50 years gone and her hair's turned gray, but she kicks off her shoes and says, let's have a day. And when that old fiddle starts to cry, she's 16 again, and so am I. 'Cause she can two-step in rubber boots, spin like a whirlwind, light up the roots. Fiddle screams, the neighbors all shout, she's still got it, no doubt, no doubt. She don't need a stage, she don't need a crown, just a man who loves her in this little town. And when the band plays and the stars come out, she owns the floor without a doubt. They say love fades, well they ain't seen my girl in that dress dancing wild and keen. She's my heart, my laugh, my rhyme. The best thing I ever did was marry that wife. Yeah, she can two-step in rubber boots, kick up the dust and make the room salute. Fiddle's on fire, the bass is low, and she's dancing like she don't know it. She's old and she's tired, that time's run fast. She's just my girl in that moment and class. She can two-step in rubber boots. Lord, I love that woman. Yeehaw! Play it again, fiddle boy. Breaker, breaker, this is long haul loop. 10-4 on the line, got a story to tell you. I've logged 1,000,000 miles since '78, from El Paso dust to a snowstorm in Maine. Ain't got a house, but I got this old rig and a heart full of songs the radio can't sing. Met a waitress in Tulsa with coffee and grace. Slept in this cab with a smile on my face. She said, you're too free. I said, you're too kind. Now she's in my dreams every time I unwind. Yeah, I'm just a voice on the CB line, talking to ghosts in a sky so divine. No boss, no leash, just the road and me, and the stars up above keeping time with my speed. I may be old and my hair's turned gray, but I'm still rolling free, ain't that the way? So if you hear me late, just a whisper, this is Luke. I'm not lost, darling, I'm exactly where I look. I lost my brother in '93, truck flipped in Iowa, never came home free. Now I say his name at every state line. Waylon, I'm passing through, you're still on my mind. I carry his photo on the dash real clean, and a Bible beside it, well worn and thin. When the storm gets loud and the tires hum low, I feel him right here, like he's driving me home. Yeah, I'm just a voice on the CB line, talking to ghosts in a sky so divine. No boss, no leash, just the road and me, and the stars up above keeping time with my speed. I may be old and my bones feel the cold, but I'd freeze out here before living in gold. So if you hear me late, just a whisper, this is Luke. I'm not lost, darling, I'm exactly where I look. They say retirement tired, boy, take it slow. But stillness hurts more than the snow. The road's my church, the wheel's my prayer, and freedom's the only home I can bear. Yeah, I'm just a voice on the CB line, but I've lived more than most in this old rig of mine. When I'm gone, just let the engine run and play Hank on the tape till the rising sun. And if you're out there riding through the blue, say long haul Lou, I saw your light and I knew. Breaker, breaker, this is long haul Lou, signing off with love and clear skies over you.
Turning just blow my hand away. Well, I've got words I need to say, but more impulse than what you're told. Like the fire we had so long ago. I may eat too and times run thin, but I still see you in that cotton dress, laughing barefoot in the rain, saying you'd wait. I said I had a chance. Have you mentioned this hollered and never had he win and a lifetime regret? I never married, never found a love that wore like holy ground. You were it, darling, plain and true, and I let you go for no good reason I knew. Now the stars come out and I whisper your name like I did every night, just the same. I worked the range, I broke the wild, built a life on dust and trial, but no campfire ever warmed like the touch of your hand the night I left town. I heard you married, had two sweet girls, lived by the creek, raised them with pearls of wisdom and grace, just like you do. And I'm glad for that, I really am true. I just wish I'd been the one. But this is the letter I never sent, full of what ifs and a heart long spent. Not to hurt you, not to make you cry, I loved you till my last sky. You were my morning, my true north star. No matter how far, no matter how far, I carried you with me wherever I went. If heaven's real and we meet again, I won't write off, I'll stay, my friend. No excuses, no cowboy pride, just I love you, said with no hide. So this is the letter I never sent, folded in time and gently bent. I'll leave it here on this porch so bare, for the wind to know, for the Lord to care. And if you're out there, wherever you are, please forgive me for leaving my heart in your hands all alone. My only love, my sweet Eleanor. I was 16, you're new in town. Hair like honey, feet not touching the ground. You didn't know dirt roads or the sound of a crow, but you smiled at the roost too, like a left him. I showed you the creek, the barn, the sky, and you taught me to read poems I never knew why. Then one June night, beneath the old tree, you said, stay with me, and you gave me your knee. We swung on that rope, slow and low, swore we'd love through rain or snow. You said no matter where you go, I'll be right here when the blossom blows. No rain, time could stop, I'd make it be.
right there under the apple tree. They sent me off in '62. Said, son, come back if you come back soon. I wrote you every week till the mail ran thin, and the war stole the days, and the silence came in.
I came home slow with a limp and a scar. Knocked on your door, but you weren't where you are.
The neighbor said she waited years, then moved to the city and dried her tears. So I swung on that rope all alone, whispered your name to the wind and stone. You said you'd wait beneath the bloom, but the world took you and left me in gloom.
Still I believe in your promise to me.
Right there under the apple tree. 40 years past, I was gray and slow when a letter came with your handwriting, though.
You wrote I never married, never could see
Another man who looked like thee. I kept your letters, your photo, your name, and I came back today to the same old lane. So we swung on that rope slow and low, two old hearts beating just like before. You said I waited all my life through, and I held you close like I promised to.
No need for words, no need to be
anywhere else, just you and me. Back where it started, wild and free. Right here under the apple tree. Under the apple tree, where love began and never left, just waited. Prayer in the bow, my hand again. Well, I'll have to watch. I never marry her if we went through that is hard. I never married, read her memory through his house. And now I'm not her girl. She was always Nevia's friend. The range, I broke the wild, built a life on dust and trial, but no campfire ever warmed like the touch of your hand the night I left town. I heard you married, had 2 sweet girls, lived by the creek, raised them with pearls of wisdom and grace, just like you do, and I'm glad for that. I really am true. I just wish I'd been the one. But this is the letter I never sent, full of what ifs and a heart long spent. Not to hurt you, not to make you cry, just to say I loved you till my last sky. You were my morning, my true north star. No matter how far, no matter how far, I carried you with me wherever I went. If heaven's real and we meet again, I won't ride off, I'll stay, my friend. No excuses, no cowboy pride, just I love you, said with no hide. So this is the letter I never sent, folded in time and gently bent. I'll leave it here on this porch so bare, for the wind to know my sweet Eleanor.
He remembers back-breaking workers pull on my boots and the lamb's gone. He remembers back-breaking insurance that on my west on the wars and blues. They remembers back-breaking office and blue, but they'll get as many as can be. We didn't have much, but we had honest days, and the sun bore down on our hard-earned ways. But the cotton can stop growing when the world moves gone. Run can right there, that goes through sun. But man, could there any strike right in any boy once heard our red soul into a partner. Now the winter curtains back burst through weeds and stone. I still hear the rustle when the cotton stopped growing. We'd gather at dusk when the work was done, share a dip of tobacco and talk of the sun. Old man Jenkins would play his beat-up guitar, and we'd sing old songs beneath one bright star. The kids all left for the city's bright light, said, "Pa, this land won't feed us right." I didn't blame 'em, just nodded my head while the tears in my eyes stayed warm and red. Yeah, the cotton stopped growing when the times turned cold, when the rich got richer and the poor got sold. No more bales stacked high in the harvest moon, just silence and weeds in a long gone tune. And the house stands empty, the well's running low. I still feel the ache when the cotton stopped growing. I reckon progress has its place and name, but it don't know my daddy's first and last name. It don't know the sweat, the prayers in the road, the pride in a harvest no one else would know. Now the cotton stopped growing, and so did I. Just a shadow on the porch as the years drift But if heaven's a place with a fence and a plow, I'll be back in the field with my face to the vow. And the Lord will say, son, you kept on sowing when the cotton stopped growing. But my heart kept growing when the cotton stopped growing. I stayed, I stayed.
We've shared its fence since we were boys, worked the same dirt, raised the same noise. Him and me like brothers, sure true. Same church, same truck, same morning dew. But then one day in June I saw his wife standing in the barn door stall. Sunlight on her hair, coffee in hand, and I felt something I couldn't command. I don't blame him loving her. She's kind, she's strong, she's everything pure. He's a good man, he's my best friend, but I love her, and it won't end. Not in fire, not in fight, just slow, quiet every night. And if I burn for this sin I've known, I don't blame him, I blame the road I've gone. She don't know, she'd never guess, just smiles and howls your harvest, yes. But when she talks, I hear the grace, and I see a life I can't replace. I've walked away from that back porch light, fists clenched tight in the dead of night. Prayed to God to take it away, but he just let it stay. I don't blame him for loving her. He built that home, he earned every word. He fixed her fence, held her through pain.
watching the rain. And if I die with this truth in my chest, let them say I fought but failed the test. And if she's happy, that's all I know. I don't blame him, I just love her too slow. It ain't lust, it ain't rage, it ain't pride. It's just two souls who met on the wrong side of a fence, of a vow, of a sacred line. And I cross it every time in my mind. I don't blame him for loving her. He's the man she chose, he's the man she heard. I'm just a shadow, the one who sees the life I want on his knees. So I'll stay silent, I'll do my part, work the land, break my heart. And if I burn, let the flames be true. I don't blame him, I only blame. I don't blame him, I blame wind that carried her voice to my sin. Sunlight cuts through the window pane, dust in the air like a soft refrain. And 20 kids stand in crooked line, hands on hearts and shirts that shine. Not from iron but from love, like the one I wore, hand-me-downs from above. And there's my boy in the second row, hair uncound but his voice is slow, and clear as the bell that called us home when I was small and not alone. So he says, I pledge allegiance to the flag and the land and the brave. Same words I said in this very place, with dirt on my shoes and a smile on my face. Now I sit here old and still, watching the blood of my blood fulfill a promise not written in law or might, but in work and prayer and doing what's right. And that pledge in room 6 is still the truest thing
I've ever lived. His mama's gone, she drove off one night, left him with me in a world not right. But this school, this flag, this teacher kind gave him a place and peace of mind. The principal's old taught my pa, same flag hangs there, same wooden door. And when they all say with liberty, I see my father's face in the army. So he says, I pledge allegiance to the flag that flew at his birth. Not because it's forced, not because it's due, but cause he knows what it's been through. For the farm that feeds, for the road that runs, for the war my pa fought in my boy's young lungs, that rise each morn with a hope so pure that this land can still endure. And that pledge in room 6 is the strongest thread that holds us in. They say the world's changed, the young don't care, but I see it right here in the morning air. A small hand up, a voice so thin, saying words that build where we begin. So he says, I pledge allegiance to the flag and the land and the free. And I whisper along with tears in my eyes, that's my boy reaching the skies. No fanfare, no crowd, no parade today, just a country school and a child who will say, this land is mine and I'll keep it true, like my pa did and my pa before you. And that pledge in room 6 is still the heartbeat of this old land of sticks. The pledge in room 6 still stands, still means everything. I knew her voice before I turned around, like a song I thought time had drowned. She stood there slow with a cane in her hand, and the years all fell like grains of sand. That bench is cracked, the paint's long gone, but the willow still sways where we carved our names on. She said, you still wear that old brown hat? I said, only 'cause you said I look like that. 50 years gone and the world moved fast, but here we the creek, where we said forever, just you and me. They sent me off in '54, said don't come back, there's war, there's war. I wrote you letters, but none got through. And when I came home, you'd moved with your kin to New. I waited 10 years, then let it be. Figured you found your own destiny, but I never married, never could see another woman who looked like thee. 50 years gone, and the world moved fast, but here we are like the first time we passed. No need for vows, no need for rings, just the love that never takes wings. She smiled that smile, the one I knew, and I felt 16 all over you. On the bench by the creek, where the willow still speaks of me and you. Time stole our hair, it stole our youth, but it never touched the truth that some loves don't fade, don't bend, don't break, they just wait for the heart to wake. 50 years gone, but the love stayed true. And here we are, with nothing to do but sit hand in hand, watch the water glide, and feel that old sweet quiet pride. So if we die here, side by side, let 'em say we came to where we belong. On the bench by the creek, where we loved too long to let go. The bench by the creek still holds us, still knows our names. Sunlight cuts through the window pane, dust in the air like a soft refrain. 20 kids stand in crooked line, hands on hearts in shirts that shine. Not from iron, but from love, like the one I wore, hand-me-downs from above. And there's my boy in the second row, hair uncombed, but his voice is slow, and
and clear as the bell that called us home when I was small and not alone. So he says, I pledge allegiance to the flag and the land and the brave. Same words I said in this very place, with dirt on my shoes and a smile on my face. Now I sit here old and still, watching the blood of my blood fulfill a promise not written in law or might, but in work and prayer and doing what's right. And that pledge in room 6 is still the truest thing I've ever lived. His mama's gone, she drove off one night, left him with me and a world not right. But this school, this flag, this teacher kind gave him a place and peace of mind. The principles old taught my pa, same flag hangs there, same wooden door. And when they all say, with liberty, I see my father's face in the army. So he says, I pledge allegiance to the flag that flew at his birth, not because it's forced, not because it's due, but 'cause he knows what it's been through. For the farm that feeds, for the road that runs, for the war my pa fought and my boys' young lungs that rise each morn with a hope so pure that this land can still endure. And that pledge in room 6 is the strongest thread that holds us in. They say the world's changed, the young don't care, but I see it right here in the morning air. A small hand up, a voice so thin, saying words that build where we begin. So he says, I pledge allegiance to the flag and the land and the free. And I whisper along with tears in my eyes, that's my boy reaching the skies. No fanfare, no crowd, no parade today, just a country school and a child who will say this land is mine, and I'll keep it true, like my pa did and my pa before you. And that pledge in room 6 is still the heartbeat of this old land of sticks. The pledge in room 6 still stands, still means